Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. Tell me about your past. And your near future. Okay, I'll take both. And your potential outcome. Two cards again. Okay, so looking here, bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles is showing up. So we just had the full moon in the sign of Aries. So there's something here that you are releasing. This is something about you leaving an area of your life behind. It could be a specific situation, could be specific people. The Five of Pentacles is about leaving something out in the cold. And this is something where at one point it provided you stability. And then something shifted here and it became unstable. What really happened is it hit its expiration point. So this could be like a career, work-related thing. It is Pentacles energy, so it could definitely be related to that. Could be other areas of your life too, maybe something that you really thought had a long-term potential and then all of a sudden realized this isn't going the way that I want it to go. And so the situation itself just really hit that expiration date. But I just get the sense too that you're stepping into your own power. There's a lot of, it might not have felt good in the moment the decision was made, whether it was you, whether it was another person, to walk away from a situation. But what I'm getting a sense of is the more distance between the ending and just the way forward, the more clear the ending is, the lesson learned, the better off you are. It just feels like you're going to continue to get this clarity. Current energy is showing up as the sun. So this is the most positive card in the deck because it's the sun. And so it illuminates and spreads warmth and joy and lots of optimism. And here it's influenced by the Seven of Swords. This feels like exactly what you got rid of. The person or the situation was just not what you thought it was going to be. That Seven of Swords, it's about not seeing the truth, about lies, manipulation, deceit. But it can be that you had a vision of it being one way and reality was something different. That is what the Seven of Swords, when you kind of break it down to what it means, that's really what it means. And so the more clarity that you get around the situation, again, the more distance that you put between that ending and just your path forward, the better you're going to feel about the entire situation. The universe wants you to focus on this Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication. It's also about movement. So there's something here about just keep going forward, really keep putting out positive energy into the universe, putting out positive thoughts and that vibration, because that's what you're going to end up calling back into you. It's something about, if you were the type of person that in the past would kind of harp on the negative for a little while until you were able to process and move forward, the universe is saying, you don't need to do that. You don't need to worry about that anymore. Really just focus here on the positive. Don't even get the negative side of this a second thought. Really, it's about moving forward. I am seeing in the past here, Four of Wands. This could have been related to a marriage or maybe even a relationship that you saw heading down that path, because the Four of Wands is a reason to celebrate. So there was something really beneficial about this. Still could be a work situation because I'm not getting a clear read yet one way or the other. This does indicate here that you were really happy in the past in whatever this was, whatever it is that you're now leaving behind. It did bring a sense of happiness to you at one point. Sitting in your strength position is Temperance energy. So this is Sagittarius, and this is hope, optimism. It's like all those positive energies that we saw with the sun, which the sun rules Leo, so it's another fire sign. But this is really about finding some inner balance. That's what you're doing. That's your strength in this situation. It's about finding and maintaining that inner balance. And when I look at the near future here, so this could be really about love and romance then, we have the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving energy. The Knights, they tend to want to just go. They don't really want to overthink things at all. It's about movement here. Ace of Cups. So there's something coming towards you that leans more into what you want. It is more aligned with your heart space, just what's going to fulfill you emotionally. So heads up, it's coming in pretty quick here. Interesting that these are your two external factor cards. So this is really how the universe is shaping the situation. It's It's an interesting combination. We have the 10 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. It's really all that same energy just embodied in these two cards. The 10 of Swords is the end of a painful cycle. 5 of Cups is about changing your perspective on the situation, turning your back on it, not focusing on those 3 cups that are spilled over, really focusing on the 2 cups that are still standing, knowing that you have it within you to really continue to fill those other cups. That has everything to do with that inner balance that you're able to find. It is showing up here. So let me see if this will come up in the reading. But what you can see with the Temperance energy is that the cups, you're back and forth filling your own cups. That's what this is about. That 5 of Cups, that change in perspective, is because you're able to fill your own cups. The 2 cups that are still standing are the ones that you're able to fill. That's the balance you're able to find within yourself. And that 10 of Swords does indicate that is done. That is whatever this was that ended. Again, could have been a marriage with that 4 of Wands energy. It's done. It's over. You're moving on from the situation. Sitting in your hopes or fears is the Emperor energy. So this is Aries. So really all the fire signs are represented, which I love to see because this is all about movement. You're not stuck. You're not going to be stuck. This is about movement forward. The Emperor energy is also kind of you stepping into your own power, my way or the highway, and you really want to embody that energy. It's about you prioritizing yourself and your own needs. And when I look at your potential outcome here, I'm seeing the Page of Wands with the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is also about balancing. It's about prioritizing what matters in your life. And the Page of Wands is about communication, going after exactly what you want here. And so it feels like whatever is coming towards you, you're making room for this in your life. If you're making a decision that this is going to be the right thing for you, this Ace of Cups that's coming towards you, if this is the right opportunity, you are going to find a place for it in your life. You're not going to sit there and hold yourself back or self-sabotage in any way. That's not the energy that I'm picking up. Clarifying the Sun and the 7 of Swords, I have the Moon. So the full moon that we just had in the sign of Aries, I mean, it's showing up loud and clear in this reading. So the Sun and the Moon with the 7 of Swords, this is what came to light for you. There was some sort of realization that occurred during that full moon. Wow. It just showed you the truth. With the 8 of Wands, I'm getting the Page of Pentacles. So more communication, really focused here on stability, long-term goals. What is it that you want? And it's about going after them. It's about saying them out loud, coming up with some sort of plan, and then executing. Tell me about the 4 of Wands in the past, 2 of Wands. So this might not have been an actual marriage. This would be somebody here that you probably saw yourself being with. The potential was there. From your perspective, the potential was there. Something happened within the connection that really soured it. It has everything to do with the fact that you just weren't seeing it clearly. It was more illusion than reality. But you are moving on from that. You are not stuck in that energy at all, which is really positive to see. With the Temperance energy, I'm getting the World. You're finding the balance because of the ending. The ending is helping you here. It's really giving you that clarity. It's helping you to see things just from that crystal clear path forward perspective. I know exactly what I need to do, and that's what helps you find that inner balance. Tell me about the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Cups. I have the Judgment card. This might be somebody from the past returning. This might be it. But the Judgment card does indicate that you're going to make a decision here, and the decision is going to be entirely up to you. Do you see this as a real opportunity for yourself? Because it's coming in hot, so it's going to be completely up to you as to which way this goes. It does look like you are going to make room for it in your life, but let's see how this goes. With the 10 of Swords, I'm actually getting the 10 of Swords, and with the 5 of Cups, I'm getting the 2 of Cups. So let me talk about these for a second here, because the 2 of Cups are what's standing in the 5 of Cups, and now it's showing up here. So this is really what's shifting for you. You're not getting stuck in any kind of negative energy. You are releasing that. Love to see it, focusing on the positive instead of the negative. That 2 of Cups is showing up a lot here. And that 2 of Cups is showing up in 2 different ways. It's an internal balancing of your yin yang, and it's also somebody else showing up here. But clarifying the 10 of Swords with the 10 of Swords does indicate that this is a very closed cycle. This is not something that's going to repeat. There is no need to worry about that if that has been plaguing you, if you've been thinking, okay, well, maybe the next person is going to be just like the last person. That is not going to be the case here. That cycle is coming to a close. No more false flags. With the Emperor, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. They're both 4 cards. They're all about stability here. And so you're very focused on your stability. You don't want to lose sight of that. If that was part of the lies, the manipulation, the deceit that would happen in the last relationship here, where because you weren't seeing it clearly and you saw a lot of potential in the situation, you might have compromised more than maybe you would have at other times with other relationships. You're just not going to do that anymore. That's really, you're getting your head into the right headspace where you're going to prioritize yourself and your own needs. With the Page of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, I'm getting the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of generosity. This only shows up when you are feeling balanced, because you're not going to give your resources to other people if you don't feel like you have enough to give. And so I love to see this showing up here, because you're in the absolute right headspace, in the right heart space to be open to new opportunities. Whatever happened here, you are moving on, and it feels like it's happening pretty quick. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.